We're back! It's PongalCast Season 2, baby. Madhav, how are you feeling?
Absolutely exceptional.
Oh my god. It's like, I can understand you doing this for like a normal podcast. I mean, normal Zoom meeting. A podcast is supposed to be focused on the audio. And you just come in with that. It's a perfect introduction. People are just going to leave immediately after hearing that.
Good. That means we can talk about controversial stuff.
Oh. So let us go, boys. This is PongalCast Season 2.
Guy, he has COVID.
Okay, great way to segue into our first topic, but we'll push that later. First, let's talk about
Man,
PongalCast itself. So, Madhav, what are your plans? I know we haven't talked about it at all. All we do when it comes to this podcast is, hey, you want to record today? Okay. What time? 9. Done.
it's 8:44.
We usually, our average recording time is 9, I'm pretty sure. Today is a bit early.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts?
I say we play Minecraft at least once this podcast. I don't know if it's
Here is the new rule. Every podcast season will have one episode of us playing Minecraft, and there is nothing you can do about it. We will not share our screen. You won't get to see it, okay? Yeah, so.
sucks to suck.
So what are your thoughts? Like Strokes of Thought by Ash Kaimal out now. Please stream it on every streaming platform, please.
Is it on SoundCloud?
I keep forgetting to put my music on SoundCloud.
Who uses SoundCloud? I think
People do use SoundCloud. It's like, it's a great way to start putting music out because it's like completely free, like you don't have to do anything, and it's like a lot of people can like reach out to your music instead of like Spotify people just listen to whatever music they want. In SoundCloud it's like easier to find new music. So yeah, I haven't put my music in SoundCloud, but I want to. I have put my earlier music, like I think I've put Prophecy and The Waters. I don't think I've put Sick and Icarus and the rest of the mixtape. So yeah, PongalCast is also, just to like, in case someone is not familiar with this, because I think I got a few new viewers from my family side, but I'm pretty sure they clicked off after hearing what Madhav had to say at the start, so it's fine. So
when did voicing opinions become like an issue?
we can talk. Oh, thank you for actually providing an opinion on a third topic we can talk about. Finally, Madhav provides something useful. We can talk about that later.
Season. I don't
New
even know what
se-
the thing is.
I don't care. New season, new sooner.
Bro,
So if you are not aware, PongalCast is a podcast created by Madhav forcing me to make a podcast where he does not contribute anything at all. I still do not know to this day why this podcast even gets views, but it does, I guess. So we continue in case people are watching. You want to explain anything else, Madhav?
yeah, go. Don't. If you are watching this video and not yet, what are you doing? Who starts a thing? Would you start a TV show from season 2? No. Think of this as a TV show. Now go watch first episode. I forgot what it's called. Wait. Oh yeah, the start of something insane. No. Yeah. Go. Go. I think Kangal's mother has in fact called him. So that sucks.
Madhav, if you could please continue talking. I have to go for a while, but I will come back very soon.
Oh, okay. let me let you in on a little secret. He can't hear me. Now, I'm gonna show you something. Wait, can I screen share?
One,
Man,
I can hear you right now. Two, if you want, I can let you screen share. But for the audio listeners, they can't see it. So if you want
okay, I'll
to,
read it
go
out.
switch to the video.
I'll read
I
it.
have allowed screen sharing if you want to. Just don't show anything that can get me screwed over.
This might get you screwed over. Okay, I'll just say it. Well, let me search for it. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, I love the internet. Have I told you guys that? Hmm, impossible. Impossible. Oh, fine. I'll go to one place where I know it'll be there. Oh, yes. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. No, I'm not gonna beat it on the bush. I'm gonna tell you. Suddenly, Diego pressed Dora against the wall, her breast heaving, her hot Latina breath on his face for once. Diego was going to do the exploring. He ripped off her. Can I read this? He ripped off her short skirt and began to feel around her thighs and legs, the passion beginning to fill the room. Wait. Dora slowly started to moan as he played like a new toy. Once he was finished, he began. I'm not finishing that with this guy. He said he has family views. No. Oh, oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you guys. He enabled screen sharing. No? Oh yeah, perfect. I'm gonna show you guys how you get the call it, my ear rape setup. I thought it'd be useful. Yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is, yeah. Okay. So what you want to do is, um, uh,
What was that, Madhav?
you didn't hear anything I said.
I just came.
Oh, okay, good. Um, so what you want to do is, you go to Google and type equalizer. Man, no man. Equalizer.
Also, I just want to let you know that you have, like, whatever screenshot of conversation you had, which you quickly removed, everyone can see that now.
Oh, that's fine.
Is it fine?
Uh,
Because I'm not editing this shit. I'm not gonna remove that. I'm too
no,
lazy
no,
to
no,
edit this.
no. It wasn't anything personal. In fact, I don't think they want to see it. Yeah. So you want
Is
to
it the
download
Diego
this.
Dora thing?
I don't know what it's talking about. This is the so you want to download this, and then you just click next, finish, install, all that, and then I'm gonna download it again just to show you.
We need those copyright free music and the notepad typing what you need to do, like the old tutorials. Like the wah
Okay, fine.
wah
I'll
wah
just send.
wah wah wah
This is the
wah.
second time I downloaded it, bruh. Okay, so allow it to make changes. Welcome. Next. I agree. Next. Install. Error opening. Yeah, because it's already on my computer.
Abort, abort.
Next. Pretend this works. Then, wait, I need this to finish to actually show you.
They know
Okay, it's
what
not
to
gonna
do.
finish.
It's not that hard. What are you doing?
Now I'm gonna give you my credit card info. Oh shit! Now they know we live in the UAE.
Kyrgyzstan.
Um, oh yeah, of course. How could I forget? Don't tell me Kyrgyzstan isn't here. I'm gonna be upset. Oh, wait.
Why aren't you in Lebanon as Kyrgyzstan, bro?
I'm too lazy. This is their flag. Looks like the Xbox logo.
Yeah. So while Madhav does whatever he wants to do, I'm gonna explain a bit about what
How many stans
PongalCast.
are there?
Shut up. I will explain a bit about what PongalCast is. PongalCast is a podcast where me and Madhav talk about anything we want to when we are bored. So literally anything is off the table. On the table, I mean. Nothing is off the table. Yes, English. This podcast is available to hear in most of the popular podcast platforms like Spotify.
Spotify, iTunes, Apple Play, Google Play.
I'm pretty sure it's not on iTunes. I'm pretty sure it's not on Google Play. So Spotify. What there are some other ones. Check the link in the description or whatever. I don't know. Um, yeah. So I'm going to stop Madhav's screen sharing right now. How do I do that? Oh yes, stop participant screen share.
Impossible.
So
Not cool.
we had mentioned some things earlier that we might have to talk about. One of that being me possibly getting COVID. Uh,
Imagine.
I just want to clear this up that probably I am not gonna get COVID. Don't freak out or whatever. Don't ask me about like is everything okay or anything. It's probably fine. It's just a minor issue that came about. So today is Friday. On Monday, I went on a hangout with a bunch of my friends. Now, one of these friends, I could possibly call him. You know what? Let's just call him. Madhav, give a name. Give a name. We can call this particular person.
Don't be sexual. Wait, AJ Tracy.
That's a bit obvious, but okay. I thought of AJ, but I thought it would be too obvious. Um, it's like the initials. But anyways, AJ, uh, AJ earlier went to some other place for some stuff. The day before, and in one of those like places where he went, the group of people he was with all suddenly became sick. By Ash Kaimel out now, but sick nonetheless. So they went and got tested yesterday, and today morning AJ comes and tells us, all of the people who were there in that hangout we were in where we had lunch, we had a good time, but he told us that he was positive, and he told us to like be careful. So although it is unlikely that I got it because I did not have too much contact with him. Technically, I did get some, like, he had some money that he owed me, and if you know who the person is, you'll know what money it is. And he finally gave it back after like a year. Finally gave it back, but he gave it back with some virus in it. So, I'm pretty sure I washed my hands properly, and the reason I'm more freaked out is because yesterday I had a slight cough. Like, I had a slight bout of cough, and today morning I had like a slight throat irritation, and I was in the best place to find this kind of news, Lulu, where the world comes to shop. I was in Lulu when I found out that AJ tested positive. However, this is like up to date information right now. Like right before this podcast started, one of my other friends just sent me a message saying that he took his test and put it on some express shipping. I guess there's like Amazon Prime style shit for COVID tests now. Like if you pay extra, you can get it quicker. That exists. Eh, It's pretty. I don't know what to say, but okay. And he's negative, and although he did have both doses of the COVID vaccine, and I do not. So there is a difference over there, but still, we can remain positive. Wait, no, don't remain positive. We can remain optimistic and negative. Yes. Um. So that's basically it for the COVID story. But it feels weird to like. I don't know about you, but like nobody in my family, like even in India, here, anywhere, no one in my family has like even come close to getting COVID. I guess it's because, especially in my mom's side of the family, it's complete germaphobes. Like my mom's also pretty much
My
like
cousin, my cousin got COVID like 3 days after her wedding.
3 days after what?
A wedding.
Oh wow. So wait, that'll be insane because a lot of people would be there at the wedding. So they all
Yeah.
had to get like checked.
Yeah. Like, it was
Sexy.
silly.
Sexy. So yeah, also another thing we can talk about, leave the COVID stuff. Speaking of like weddings and stuff, and family members in other places, we both very recently went to India. You went for like just a week. I went for more than that. I went for a month. How was the experience? You did not follow any of the COVID protocol. You are literally.
No, no, no. Hear me out. My dad, like 100% sure, he didn't have to. Apparently, this guy's told me you had to quarantine for a week, yeah, and I got the shock of my life. I asked my dad. He's like, no, no, I don't know what you're talking about. The rule changed. Like, that's actually what he said. And I'm like, are you sure? And then he's like, yeah.
No, the rule did not change because
He's
like even my uncle who came like on the day that I asked you that he came on the day that you sent that I sent that to you, and he was quarantining over there in his room. uh,
mm,
it's like I spent an entire week just sitting at home, like, and like my home, I had to sit in my flat in Kochi, which is literally bare bones. We usually just give it to rent. It's not our actual home, but like we lived there, and it was so boring. It had a sexy view though, like the view outside that flat is sexy, but the actual flat was boring as hell because there was nothing there. We later like paid for TV cable connection for a month. Um, so there was something to do. Although my parents just wasted it on Big Boss. Um, never get that show, but leave that. So after that, I went traveling here, there, God knows where. It was fun, but like I did it in the middle of classes. I bet a lot of people know about this due to my conversation with Kaimal series on this channel, or if you're on Spotify or whatever, on the DumbAsh channel, which you should check out. I'm pretty sure you know about it since you're listening to Spotify. Like, there's no use, just randomly found this on Spotify. Um, so yeah, go check it out. I talk a lot about quarantine. So you did not watch any of those videos because I literally talk about me quarantining at home for a week.
oh,
You did not watch any of them, I'm guessing.
no. How many are there? Like three.
11, 12 technically. I posted a final episode. I was posting daily videos till um classes started, then I didn't get time to edit and stuff. But there are 11. 12 including the final one, like the final day or whatever I called it, which was uploaded on the day I left to come back here. Um, but yeah, India was fun. Like, it felt weird because I haven't gone there in 2.5 years, and like it felt like India has like progressed a lot compared to what I remembered. It's like it felt a lot more like UAE now. When I went there, obviously that's Kochi, because Kochi is like a major city. Like, obviously, if you go to like some small, like some less city based place like Alapura, technically it is a city, but like that's where I'm really from, Alapura. Over there,
Bro, this
not
guy's
so.
doxing himself, Aaron.
Nobody's.
Relax.
I'm not going to say my exact location, which is. No, I'm not going to say. No, I'm not going to say that. But yeah, Alapura gang forever, bro. Alapi gang. I literally only know one person in the school who is from Alapura. So, do you know who it is?
That's why I looked up.
Uh,
Get.
how do I say the person's name without exactly telling the name? You know what? We can just use
Obviously.
Zoom chat. No, they can't see it. Haha. Screw you.
What? Bro, I was referring to.
Wait, which
Yeah,
one?
he's from my building.
Oh, he's from Alapura.
Yeah, yeah.
Sexy. Um, I'm pretty sure
That's
my
why if I ask him
parents.
and he says no, I'm gonna squeal.
I'm pretty sure my parents would know if he's from Alapura, because my parents used to talk to his parents a lot when we were in the same floor. Um. So yeah. Um. So yeah, India was
Oh,
good.
shout out,
Yeah.
freaking. Uh, he might also have COVID because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
He
guy was
he he
dancing.
probably has. He was with the group with AJ and all. Um, but
Oh, oh God.
the legend, this legend, was also with them, but tested negative. He tested negative.
Oh
He
no.
skirted out of the COVID, bro. Legend, the legends. He skirted out of the COVID. So yeah, he got
Uh,
tested negative, and he was with them. So
the other guy didn't test.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. This guy, according to AJ, this guy tested, but did not reveal what his result was.
Who? Who?
I mean, who I sent last.
He didn't reveal. What when you asked him, he just said no.
He just didn't say anything. He did not tell anything like that he got his result or anything. He just didn't say
Wait, he's
anything.
dancing?
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll text him. I'm just gonna text him. Hello, are you okay? Speak to me.
Um. So, COVID and India aside, what else do we have going on in our lives? 12th grade, the final year of our lives. Feels insane. It's
Bro,
like, I know it's not just me that feels insane thinking that this is the final year of our lives. I'm paranoid.
about what, bro? Like hype train. College. Like, bro.
See, like, this sounds very, very condescending, but like, for for people who don't get amazing grades, I hate saying this, uh, but for like people who aren't always like getting the highest marks, getting into a college is fine. Not because like obviously getting better marks means you have like a better chance, but like that means like your parents will be okay with any good college. For me, I have to be in one of the best colleges, and that is
What friggin' Harvard?
putting. No, India, bro. India. IIT. See, like my parents expect that, like, even I know that I'm probably not going to get IIT, because there are people in India who start practicing for IIT from grade 6. So,
Uh-huh.
like, I'm out of shot. So, like, my parents before did not, like, just wanted me to, like, have that motivation. So they just said, okay, you do IIT. Because back then I thought IIT was simple when I first said, I want to do IIT. I want to go to IIT. I want to do JEE. I thought it was simple back in 7th or 8th or whatever. And then I realized
Counting last
the
words.
shit it is. Um, but I don't know if I mentioned this in this podcast, but you definitely know this. I wrote an entrance exam to get into a
Ah,
institute in India, and for them, like, you need to be in the top 1,000 to even get a shot at getting in, and top 500 to get in to a good one. So like there are multiple branches. You have to get it if you want to get into a good branch. You need to be top 500, and if you have top 500, you're set when it comes to that. So my parents, just randomly is like, hey, we may go to India because like we just thought of it. So you just write this test in case you get it. And I did not study for it. A week before the test, I just went through the sample papers and like discussed it with my mom. Like just went through it with my mom. And that's all the preparation I did. Turns out I got rank 409, which like I did not study. I made stupid ass mistakes, like very bad mistakes that like were easy as hell. Like the questions were easy as hell, and I made stupid ass mistakes which I knew I made. Like after reviewing the paper after I did it, but I got rank 409, which feels insane. So my parents were like, if he didn't study and got this much, hey JE, he'll study, no, he'll get top one rank. But like, so like I have so many colleges that I'm like looking at, but like I am afraid I won't get into any of them. Especially like JEE is, it's like insane. The competition is insane. It's like people say like J like when people hear the term JEE is the hardest entrance exam in the world, they think it's actually the exam. Hell no. The exam is not that hard. It's hard, but it's not that hard. It's a goddamn competition. There are so many people going, and like they count this thing. They count up to 7 decimal places for your rank, like of your percentage. They calculate your percentage up to 7 decimal places to find out who goes above each person. And it's like the competition is insane. If I get top 1,000 in that paper in JEE, I'll be fucking screaming my ass off. Oh shit, I swore. Screaming my ass off, just like going bananas insane everywhere. Much less top
bananas.
like 100, which I need to get into for computer science in the top 3 IITs. So I'm not looking at IIT. I'm looking at other stuff, but like it's still hard, especially in India. In US, I wrote SAT without studying, and I got like 1360 or 1380 or some shit, which isn't good. It's like it's good, but like it's not good for like stuff like high end colleges there, Ivy League shit and all. But I didn't study, and that was my first try. So, I somehow didn't mess up English. I messed up maths, which is weird because English is the messed up one in SAT. Anyways, Madhav, what are your plans? Where are you gonna go?
I the dream is Canada, but like I wouldn't mind studying here. I I don't really want to go to India if I'm going to be honest.
See, like, the reason I'm going to India is I don't want to study in UAE because it's like I want a change of pace. Like, I don't want to just think. Like, you would like to stay here and work here and stuff, right? You don't mind that.
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to
It's
settle
like,
in Canada because I think it's cool.
it's like an
Yeah,
easier place to get into than America
yeah.
and
I know. My
less
dad told me
racism.
like settle. That's also there, but yeah.
I mean, especially considering like, let's go to politics, baby. Considering the recent hate crimes against Asian Americans, like I've been rethinking about my ideas of the U.S. It's like a
Okay,
lo-
I'm surprised you want to go to the US, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm just too scared.
It's not, see, we view like the few, like obviously there are, I mean, if you look at like that shit, you look at India, the amount of rape
Okay.
cases,
Yeah, that's
bro, that shit's disgusting. But like, obviously when we look at an outside country, we look at the issues only. We don't really look at the great stuff. And even Canada has issues, to be honest. Like, it's just not as bad as America and not as bad for us personally. And same thing with UAE. UAE, I am legally not allowed to say anything about the UAE because I am afraid for my life. But UAE, mm, that's all I can say. I can't say anything else. Once, if we were doing PongalCast in India, I might have been able to say a bit more, but that's all I can say. Um, so yeah, it's just like, for me, it's not really about the place that I go. It's like obviously college needs to be good and all, and like some place which I like. I don't want to go to some like Kyrgyzstan or some shit to study or whatever. Uh, Nothing wrong with Kyrgyzstan, but uh, I've actually looked at places like Switzerland, colleges in Switzerland. I have also looked at Canada, um, but like I don't know, depends on the situation. Canada, it's also easier to get scholarships than definitely in US. It's scholarships is like bullshit. You have to take some like tuition loan or something, and you'll be in crippling debt. So
Canada.
that's the reason, like my idea is to do obviously I'm not going to work in India because I just don't think that'll be for me, and like I want to like go to some like, it's not better place, that's not correct, it's just a new like a new place. If I like, I don't want to, like, I know living there will be trash, but I want to temporarily live in Japan and maybe work there for like maybe a year or two. I don't want to forever live there. Like, I Japan is just so fascinating to me. Anyways, first of all, I have to get into some good college and get a good job, get a good wife, get a good life, yeah, all that shit. And we are 1 year away from being adults, finishing school. It feels
That
insane.
is mental.
It is mental. Like, I'm seeing stories of like people just saying, "Hey yo, who got like of our seniors saying like, hey yo, who's going to this college? Hit me up." I'm like, how the hell am I going to say this? So, man, it's weird, man. It's like growing up is insane. Like, I know this is like super cliche, but like when I was young, all I could think about was growing up, being an adult, being like independent, and I am 1 year away from it. I'm 17. I'm 1 year away from being an adult. 1 year away from being legally allowed to do a lot of things. Probably none I will do immediately, at least. Um,
Yeah, I've tasted like pretty much all the alcohol. I do not like any of it.
oh
Rest
yeah, I
assured, I
hate
will not be
alcohol.
drinking.
There are some things I want to talk to you about, but I don't think talking about it on a recorded, basically live
My friend
podcast.
told me like
is-
my friend told me like once you grow older, you like it. That's why.
No, I talked to someone who has like they're of the age and this thing, and according to them, it's like less of the taste and more of the experience, because usually people drink to forget their issues. It helps you like forget. That's what, like, even like not hardcore drugs, but like the softer drugs like weed and LSD and stuff, like just to like make you relax, forget about your problems, make them just like think about this and like get crazy, do weird shit, do dumb shit. Like, your work life can stay there For now, just drink and enjoy yourself. I'm not into that. I'm personally not into that, but that's what people do it for. So it's not about the taste. Unless it's stuff like wine and all. Wine actually has proper taste and all, but if you're talking about like vodka or like I don't know what else shit is there. Beer, vodka, that shit like it's not about the taste. Some people it's like once you like in the start no one likes alcohol. Like it's like an acquired taste. Like you get used to it. It's like as a kid you don't like a lot of foods, but once you grow older you just become less of a pussy and you just eat it and you end up maybe liking it. Like I used to hate onions, this like raw onions or any type of onions on stuff, and now I enjoy them. So it's kind of like that with alcohol. But I am not into the idea of alcohol. I'm not into the idea of smoking cigarettes. I'm just not into that idea. So yeah, there is one thing I would like to talk to you about, but we can talk after the recording is over because I might get screwed over um by certain people. Um
Type it in chat now.
no, it's very long, so I do not do that. But so
Long.
what else? So um do you have any like can you like visualize this thing like a life as an adult? Because I can't.
No, no,
It's
no. Like
it's
every time I get asked, like, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? I can never answer that.
it's like I can say what I'd want to do maybe, but like life is so unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's so like where do you see yourself? I don't know. I could be dead. Like it's literally possible. It's 5 years. 5 years is it is a short amount of time compared to the vast average lifespan of humans, but it's still a long time. Yeah, I was trying to find a calculator to find out how many days that is. So that will be 365 into 5 plus 1 because there will be a leap year at some point, maybe 2. So it's approximately 1826 days. That's a lot of days. Which means that's approximately 43,824 hours. Which is 2,629,440 minutes. Which is 157,766,400 seconds. It's a lot of seconds.
And that number is only getting smaller. Gone.
So, here we go. So, do you have anything to talk about?
My parents got vaccinated, but they don't care enough about their child, so they left me at home.
I am getting my vaccine on 18th April, the first dose.
Hmm. How often do you have to wait for the second dose? I mean,
Um,
how long
wait
it
for the
has to
second
take?
dose. That's like, is it 2 weeks or a month? I don't know. Both my parents are vaccinated. I'm getting Pfizer. My dad got Pfizer and my mom got Sinopharm.
I asked my parents that.
Pfizer's the better one technically, but it could have more side effects.
Gone, finished.
Uh, Technically, my dad has a lot of like allergies and stuff, and they tell if you have allergies, it's better to not do Pfizer. But my dad didn't give a shit.
YOLO.
YOLO, bro, YOLO. Um, we are only like half an hour into the podcast. I feel. I mean, like 45 minutes. Yeah, so approximately. But yeah. Did we have anything else to talk about? We talked about existential crisis relating to the final year of our school life. We talked about me potentially getting COVID and dying. We talked about India. Um, Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff, but we have time. So, I have this fun segment which I am copying from one of my favorite podcasts I currently listen to. I am not gonna state their name because I don't want you guys to know that I copied it. Um, so, but you know I copied it, so that's dumb. So a lot of people like when we like throw our opinion on stuff, like certain
Okay.
stuff. Tier list obviously is there, but that's an episode for itself. We will have tier list later. Don't ask for that
Haven't we
immediately.
done tier list?
What? We have
Haven't we
done
done tier list?
so many tier lists. But we could have different opinions. So I went on the greatest place for opinions, reddit.com.
Oh,
And
I thought you were about to say Twitter. Oh shit.
or Twitter's a different breed. And then you put slash r slash would you rather. But
Oh,
but I'm not done. I put another slash and
you can
to
you can
yeah.
slash
So
it.
basically, there are the stuff. So you can put the most hot posts right now. What is trending? The newest
Oh,
posts, the top posts of all time or whatever. And then I went and I typed something that has actually been blocked by Reddit. You have to type it into the URL in order to gain access to it. Um, Controversial. This basically means stuff that isn't generally liked by audiences. So we can get spicy. So I'll just go through some of these, look at them, um, just just go through them and let me see what you have to say about it. Okay, we have this one. Um, would you rather fix global poverty, but you die in you die? What does this mean? They wrote it wrong. Oh, you keep dying. It's like every
what's
minute you die and then you respawn kind of thing, and you die and you can feel the pain. So it's like a loop of death. But you fix global
that
poverty.
is
Or you wipe out the entire human species, but only you and your soulmate from another country live. It's very complex stuff in controversial Reddit. This is why it's controversial. After you give me your opinion, I'll voice my opinion and I'll tell you what the public voted.
so loop of death or girlfriend,
This is kind
foreign
of like
girlfriend.
selfless or selfish kind of way. It's like fixing global poverty is a great thing, but
Yeah, but
feeling
if
pain
you
by dying every minute, it's like a loop of death, infinite dying.
so save the world at my expense or kill the
Kill the
world.
world, but it's you and your soulmate from another country. So it's not right by you. They're
I
in another
can
country. I don't know
I
if they
don't know.
select a soulmate for you or is it like somebody you already know, because I'm pretty sure neither of us have soulmates from another country.
I I cannot be comfortable in a world without people.
That is true. Again, it's like that is also not a positive thing, like wiping out the entire world. Like it won't provide you something good. Both sides are bad. In these controversial ones, it's usually bad versus bad.
But I don't want. So I could solve a world crisis, but I keep dying. But I don't want to kill other people. Mm, Uh,
What's your
no, but
decision?
see, but the real issue is there's no one as sexy, charming, rich, and handsome to replace me. That's the biggest fault.
Yeah,
Like I can
so
replace myself because I respawn. Yeah, I'll take
uh
global poverty ending.
hmm See, it's pretty easy for me, considering wiping out the entire human species except me and another person. I don't care if they're my soulmate. I need other people. I can't live with the one person for all my life and never interact with someone else. I'm pretty sure I'll have the guilt of killing everyone. It's my fault. I made this choice. So I would eventually be depressed. I'd be suicidal and I'd probably kill myself. But in the other case,
Indeed.
even if I die, I respawn. But like, even though I feel the pain, I can like kind of overcome it. I can get used to it at some point. Like, since it's infinite, every minute, like at the start, it's excruciating pain, okay. But you can get used to it, and you can like be happy with the fact that you at least solved a global problem. But technically, fixing global poverty isn't the greatest thing because that causes an imbalance and stuff in the society. So like, if there was a way to rechange society in order, okay, I'm thinking too much on this. But anyways, the actual votes are 18 for die infinitely, which is the loop of death, and 39 for end humanity. So people aren't as selfless as we are. Um, Time for another intellectual one. Would you rather let someone poop into your mouth or let a guy urinate in your behind through your anus?
The second one. Definitely the second one. I, I, mm,
It's large majority pick that. It's 36 for the poop in mouth and 367 for the urine in my rectum.
I don't, I can't.
Oh, this is not really that controversial. This is pretty interesting. And it's not a bad thing. It's not bad versus bad in this. Would you rather have mind control or time control?
Wait, what is mind control? Like,
Controlling the
what
mind
does
of
that
someone.
do?
You can make people do things that you want them to do.
Ah,
You can
and
control
time
their
control.
actions, control what they think, control anything of their, like, which their brain makes them do. You can make them feel pain if you want. You can make them like, if you want, you can go up to a girl and say, "Hello, baby doll. You love me now." Boom. Easy girlfriend. It's
See, I
not the
already
best
do that
views
with
of
my
that, but
girlfriend.
yeah, yeah. But time control, see, actually, the interesting part about this question is these are two different things. I once had a dream where like a genie came up to me and asked me for three wishes and anything I could ask for, and the three things I asked for was mind control, like controlling the minds, and like reading minds also. Time control, like stopping, reversing, going through time, and shape shifting into anything I want. Those are the three things I'd like. Like, so if I had superpowers, those three are the ones I'd be into. I don't care about flight and invisibility. I don't give a shit about those. These ones are the interesting ones. Um, what do you think? What do you think is better?
I, I want to time travel, not necessarily control. Uh,
Time
maybe time
control could
travel.
be super useful. Like example, you're like super late for some important interview or something. Pause time, get ready, go at your own pace. You're there on time. And like maybe reverse time so you wake up earlier if you're too late. Um, you're on time. Like stuff like that. There are infinite possibilities when it comes to time control.
Hmm, or mind control. I'll just make everyone think I was early. I'll make them think they were late. Uh,
To be honest, like like maybe if you asked me this when I was younger, I would have picked time control. But mind control, like mind control is OP of a power. Like if you think about it, not many superheroes you see with like mind control because it's too OP. It's like if you're fighting against someone, you can literally make them lose by making them think that we are superior, even if we are weak as shit. Make them run away, make them piss their pants and run into a tree and keep hitting their head on it. We can make them do anything. It's like, mm, And you can also do like, obviously, like if you think about it politically, you can like force people to vote you as president or some shit. But I'm not into all that. But you could like make people understand situations better, like see from different perspectives, and you could like do things for the benefit of the world as well. I don't think for time control you could maybe do things for the benefit of like individuals or groups. Like you can maybe like if a car is coming at some kid or something on in the middle of the road, you can stop time, pick them up, put them back, so that they're saved. So you save that one kid. But like with mind control, you could like
Pause time, pick up the car, resume time. Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, and like you can do a lot of fun shit. And I remember, even though I don't cheat in exams or anything, I remember like in one of my in my dream. So like in my dream where I told you about the genie thing, I had like I had like like parts of the dream where I did each thing. And for time control, my basic idea was like, I'm screwed in an exam. I don't know shit. Pause time, go out of class, open my bag, bring my book in while time is paused, and like write it on my own time. So it's like full marks. Obviously, that's bullshit. Like that ruins the whole idea of an exam, and I would never do it, even if I had the ability to. But it's like stuff like that. It's like super interesting. But I think mind control is much better. So I don't
Make
have
the
the
teacher
results.
think you're
I can't see the results for this because I need to log in. Wait, I'll just quickly log in. I I don't know my account. So what is your opinion? What will you pick?
Mind control. I think
Yeah,
mind
bro.
control is like,
It's not as
yeah.
useful, I guess. Um let's go for something else. I'm just okay, I'm not gonna read that one. That one's pretty. Would you rather have 1 million in your bank account or your dream job?
I don't I don't have a dream job though. Like, ah,
You have an option? I'm gonna tell you something that will blow your mind with this question.
the problem is I still kind of want to do something automotive related, but I don't like science.
You could have a dream job where you do exactly what you want to do.
What would I want to do as a dream job? I think like,
Or you could not have a job and just have $1 million. Oh, I guess this is dollars. $1 million in your bank account. I mean that obviously you will need a job.
that'll run out someday.
Yeah, that'll run out someday, but
Uh, what's my dream job? I would, I don't know, probably like, I'd want to be a rally car driver, or
okay, screw you. I'm gonna say my dream job. And I mean not dream job. So I'm gonna say my solution to this question. Okay, 1 million in your bank account. Cool. It'll run out like we said. Let's just say my dream job gives me 1 million every month. They just said my dream job. That could be what's in my dream. 1 million is my salary every month.
nice.
Boom.
Of these
Done. Yeah, I just see
My
a
dream job
comment.
is-
I just see a comment. So it's like my dream job would probably leave me with tens of millions at the end. So second option, easy. Well, if my dream job has a salary greater than 1 million a year, then it's a no-brainer to go for the dream job. So yeah, it's so easy. Uh, would you rather make someone happy or not?
That's straightforward. Yes, why not?
Hello, this is social media. Guess what they chose?
What?
Guess what?
Why? Come on, man. Reddit's a dark place.
Would you rather? This is the most controversial one of the past like month. Would you rather have a quick and painless death of your choice, or be thrown inside of a pit full of German cockroaches, specifically German cockroaches, while being covered in sugar?
Oh, I see where this is going. I want a quick and painless death, honestly.
Yeah, like
Okay. I don't know, probably the guillotine. I think that'll
can
be
I? Will it be at the moment, or can I pick when my quick and painless death is? If that's the case, OP. I'm pretty sure it means like currently. Um,
I want to go out in the guillotine. That'd be sick. Very
technically,
historical.
yeah, that is painless. Technically, yeah, that is completely painless. Um, so that is your choice. So yeah, that's pretty easy. Everyone, it's like 3.3K chose for quick and painless death, whereas 570 people are retards. Um,
You can't say that. Gone, finished,
I'm cancelled. I'm cancelled.
dead. I wonder if someone's gonna. Someone
Uh,
just DM'd me saying they're gonna stop saying the word and then censored it.
see, it's like it's like people commenting on other people saying the word gay as an insult. I get it, I completely get it. It's not the right thing, but like you need to understand that as a society we have kind of been conditioned into thinking this. We can stop, but it won't be an immediate stop. It'll take time, so you can't just immediately like say that people who say stuff like that are insensitive. Obviously, I don't use the word gay as an insult, but I used to. I was not any more better, but I used to. And people can change. People will eventually change. Things will change for the better. When it comes to the whole like retard thing, I have been using retard for so long. And
I I, I stopped saying it like recently, but like I will be honest, I kind of don't know why. It's like what derogatory to children with
see,
mental
technically,
disorders.
yeah, a retard is technically the word retard is to delay
For
or
children,
hold
people.
back in terms of progress or development. So it's like, it's from the word retard in French, which means to be late.
Late. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like to be delayed. So people used it as a way to say for people who have mental disabilities. So like they are late to like understand stuff. Like people with autism perhaps. So people use retarded as an insult for them. But like I normally I obviously understand that this is not the right thing, but like it's hard to like remove that habit. I will try to like, but I
Uh,
just came up. But leave that. Let's move on with some of these. We'll have a few more. These are really bad. Would you rather would you rather bang an avatar? I'm guessing this is from the movie Avatar, or Mrs. Incredible.
well, I haven't watched Avatar, so yeah, the second one.
If you want, you can Google what an avatar looks like, and I will tell you for sure that your option is correct because I don't want to be banging that. And I'm pretty sure they're like twice the height of a human, so that'll be like very weird. Like,
No, I know what they look like.
yeah,
Yeah.
but they look like cats. I'm not a furry. Um, but Mrs. Incredible, bro, she can like stretch herself, bro, getting into different angles, bro.
Wait, Mrs. Incredible is
The one who can
this one.
stretch, flexible one.
Oh, I
So,
thought that was the. I thought that was the that.
daughter,
What's the name?
Edna.
Elastigirl?
Elastigirl
No.
is Mrs. Incredible.
Oh, then who's the
Elastigirl
daughter?
was her original name. Then she married Mr. Incredible and became Mrs. Incredible.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Her name is
Wait, what's the
Elastigirl.
daughter then?
Daughter
Who's
is
the daughter?
Violet. Violet is the one who can do the become invisible and do force field.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
Mrs. Incredible.
yeah, but a lot of people on the internet are super into Mrs. Incredible as a character. Um, let's have a great one. Would you rather be fat or be black?
I mean, either way, I'm getting insulted. Oh, I mean, here, what where we live, racism isn't that big of an issue, no?
To
I
be
mean,
honest,
there
it's
is.
not a physical issue, but it is like a societal issue. Like I'm pretty sure my parents still don't trust people who are dark skinned in
Go on.
tone, like stuff
I
like
mean, I don't
that.
know about my.
Like
I don't know
and
about
like
mine.
pe- there is still the agenda that people who are black or like from African descent, they are more poor, they're in more poverty, and like stuff like that. Even though that's not really true, but that societal thing is in there. But obviously, compared to the US, where like the racism gains more physical acts, it's not as
I
bad
don't
here.
know. I don't know why these people here, like these like edgelords, they'll they'll be racist, but then like their favorite music artist is freaking Travis Scott or someone. Like, I'm like,
I saw a post by some girl. I don't know if she's in our grade or a junior or something. She was wishing someone, and the first
oh
line,
yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. Happy birthday and would hard R also.
no, happy birthday, fu n word with the hard R.
Wait, what? No, no, no. It was
I'm pretty sure the fu part was there. I
I'm pretty sure this
screenshot it.
too.
I was in shock, so I screenshot it. And then no, the first line is "You are gay,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then yeah,
It's
"Happy birthday N word," and the last line is "I don't know fu N word" with the hard R again.
it's freaking in our grade only in our grade.
They're in our grade,
Yeah.
but like I'm just like, see, like the gay thing, I can like kind of accept, I guess. It's like it's still not a good thing, but I can kind of be like, okay, they can change. The N word with the hard R. It's like, what are you trying to prove?
No,
That
that the guy, the person she was wishing, yeah,
yeah.
he said the word, and he later put up a story like, "Am I in the wrong because I was using it like I didn't offend anyone, like I was just calling a friend." And I'm like, this guy.
Like people don't understand that like the word has history. It's like a lot of people like I remember I told like one junior was like constantly saying the N word to me in chat, and I was like, it's like you should probably stop using that word. There's a lot of meaning behind it which I'm sure you won't want to be caught with using. And he's like, who gives a shit what I say? It's freedom of speech. I'm like, you should know there's a lot of history behind that word. There's a reason it's kind of forbidden. There is a reason it's not just simply forbidden like the F word or some shit. There is a reason for it. So, I mean, if you get screwed over for saying it, like if you go to America and just say that to someone, like I don't care if you're not white. That's not the question here. It's not about being white or other race. It's about other races and African Americans or any African like descent, people of African descent. Anyways, that question is dumb. Like the fat or black. Like I get it's controversial stuff. Technically, I would be black because fat depends
Yeah,
on how fat it is. It could lead to health
I
problems.
like playing football and I like running.
Yeah, and I like being healthy. I like not dying. But technically, being black could cause that as well. But don't say that. Um. Wow. Would you rather be poor but famous, world famous, or
How are
rich,
you gonna?
or rich, but no one knows you, not even your family? No one knows you.
Do you wait? So you just don't have friends?
Yeah, you don't have friends, you don't have family, you don't have anyone, you're alone.
How?
This
That's
is obviously
um
hypothetical. There is no explanation for any of this.
rich or I think I'd rather be like poor but chill.
I. It's like obviously being poor is not the greatest thing, but like nobody knowing you is so, so miserable. Like there's no point of life then. It's like, can you even interact with people? Can you make a connection? Like, can you like start talking to your parents and then they know you or something? Like the family thing, I don't know how that works. So like, your mom just gives birth to you and then it's like, did I give birth? Who's this baby in front of me? Like, where did this come from? Like, do you forget you or some shit?
Oh
But
yeah.
a lot of people pick the second option, and the first, this thing, the first comment I see. Not only do I get money, but I also don't have to deal with other people's shit. And the original post guy said, "But your family doesn't even know who you are." And the other guy replied, "You underestimate the power of being neglected as a child."
Some Reddit users have like dark.
Oh, bro. Would you rather be Korean or Japanese? What is this? It's like,
Japanese. I know jack all about Korea.
I mean, I like Japan, so I guess
I've seen
Japan.
North Korean videos, bro. It's just a prison. That country is a prison.
They
It's
did
the
not
largest
mention
prison.
that it is North Korean, okay? It could be South Korea.
My uncle's in South Korea.
I'm pretty sure you can't even like you can't take photos of North Korea. There are only some
No.
government sanctioned photos.
I've seen one guy like he was in a hotel room in North Korea.
I don't know.
You
Like
know,
I'm
they play something to wake you up at like 6 in the morning.
wow.
Like, there's always something playing. You can hear it. I don't know what it is. Is it the anthem or?
Uh, would you rather have sex with a hot black chick or sex with Donald Trump? What?
Well, I'm straight, so the first one.
Like, is the black thing supposed to make us not pick that or something? Is this racism? It's what? One of the guys commenting is, I actually did this once. Which one? I'm assuming the first one.
I
Another guy
actually did
says,
this.
a hot black chick. I take my chances. What chances? What does this mean?
What are you going to? You act like you're gonna get killed or something.
Would you rather have someone breathe directly into your mouth or sneeze within 10 feet while facing you?
Can the sneeze even reach me? 10 feet is a huge distance.
Yeah, 10
Wait,
feet?
10? Yeah.
That's super. Like, maybe, like, nothing serious would happen. Maybe, like, what, some germ. I mean, considering the COVID thing, neither of these are good options considering COVID. But,
See, if they think 6 feet is safe, then 10 feet should be like easy.
Okay, this one is a whole different breed. I don't know what to say. I think this will be the last one. Um, would you rather go to jail and get anally raped? Bracket 9 inches.
Oh,
It had to be specified. Or have your nudes be the Google logo permanently. Bracket face included. So get anally raped in jail with 9 inches, or have your nudes with your face included become the Google logo.
uh, with the Google logo as it. Wait. I
I'll let you explain for a while. I'll let you tell your reasoning. I'm just gonna do something right now. I'll still be hearing.
well, I'm straight, and I don't want to go to jail, but I don't want the face. If it was face excluded, then I'd pick second one in a heartbeat. But this is making me think. Well, I mean, eventually people would stop mocking me. But wait, family is there.
I mean, in both cases, your reputation is gone. Like jail, obviously, your reputation is gone. And the Google logo,
See, but in jail, my reputation is gone, and I'm in jail. But this one, only my reputation is gone.
yeah, but they haven't mentioned how long you're in jail. I don't know if it's like a life sentence. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's a life sentence, then I'd probably still stick with the second one.
You'd stick with the second one if it's a life sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so I don't know what I would pick. Um, this one's a tough one considering it makes zero sense. But I don't know, man. It's hard. Um, hmm. I think I'll just say what the popular this thing is. Definitely by 61 votes, nudes become Google logo, whereas 18 votes for anally raped in jail. So most people are with the seventh one. The first comment is, "Hey, why can't I have both?"
That's Reddit for you.
Yeah. So I have a last one. Just a last one. Would you rather be Daset and Kozhikode or Daset and Kozhikode?
I don't know actually. Probably Daset and Kozhikode, but I don't know. There's a lot to think about.
Well, you know what choice I made.
Let me guess Daset and Kozhikode.
I'm Daset and Kozhikode, baby. Namaskaram, namaskaram. Daset and Kozhikode. So yeah, I'm Daset and Kozhikode now. And that is the
I'm more
end
of a.
of the PongalCast, Season 2, Episode 1. Feels weird that
I'm
we are
gonna
in
let
Season
you
2.
do the outro after this.
Yeah, okay. I've let you do a lot of things, so I'll do the outro. So Madhav's gone. Thank you for suffering throughout this entire episode with me and Madhav, who hasn't said shit. I mean, he has said shit. Let me appreciate him. He said more than usual. But thank you for listening. If you liked it, just share your feedback with us. Me specifically, Madhav won't give a shit either way. But share your opinion. And hopefully we can see you guys some other time. Goodbye.